Round 3, fight.
All right, we'll let 42 people get on here, and then we'll get going. Be right with you guys. All 4 of you. Sir RJ44, what's good? In a minute, dog. Where you been? Missed you. Afternoon, fellas. I thought that was going to be Mr. Jenkins coming in calling us ladies again. Seat Sniffer is back, dude. Thank you for the compliment, sir. Sir RJ, thank you. It's good, Danny. Just gonna wait for 42 people to get on here. We'll run through the standard shit, what this is, the sponsors, the rules, disclaimer, and then we're into it. I'm gonna start it up very soon here. Wearing holes in a floating water tank right now. Oh wait, I'm getting this drinking water tanks cleaned.
That's just what it does for work, I think.
Nice. Well, this morning was fun. A lot of commotion amongst the paper community.
Yeah. Been steady watching the episodes, missing out on the lives with the time zone. That's what's up, Seat Sniffer.
Where are you from, Seat Sniffer? Any chance I get to just say the username, I'll take it. What was that other crazy ass one? There was another wild fucking username and I can't remember what it was.
Trying to think. We've had a few wild ones in here that like, there was a couple that me and you like even refused to say.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not fucking saying that, dude.
Norway, okay. Seat Sniffer out of Norway.
Oh, okay. Shit, that's what's up, dude.
Damn.
Shout out Norway.
Better than being a seat sniffer in America, dude. They're way healthier out there. Yeah. We're at 28 now, so we're gonna have 14 more people join. 42 is the magic number, as you all know.
Growing Michigan, what's up?
Start when that happens. 28 on our end. Jack the Kid is also from Norway. Is that what we're seeing here? Elements are the only ones to put out clean test results. Hands down winners. Hey, Danny said it, not me. I don't know if you guys. Oh damn! Sean just fed his cat to his dog right now, pretty much. But yeah, if you guys haven't yet, after this live, go check out the story. Somebody was like, hey, certain food coloring glows under black light, and there was allegations of a certain company maybe, I gotta be really careful with this, maybe having a certain food coloring in their gum line, and you know, I don't know what it means, and it's non-conclusive, and I'm not saying anything by this, but it just, one of the companies happened to glow under the black light and none of the others did.
So we're gonna use this one right here for every single one, Caesar. So he's saying that he didn't have labels on the other ones, and I'm like, we'll change it out and we'll use the label one for every single roll. Okay, well, is there one in here? Okay, cool.
Yeah. So you, Caesar, so you don't want us to use this one just for decoration? You want us to use the other ones just to clarify there? Oops. Because there's 6 of these other ones, so that one should have one.
Unless one fell out.
But we can save that one for if you make it to the finals. Up to you. We just need it
in my bag. Hold on.
We just need it for decoration here.
Which one out? That's what he's saying.
Well, no, I mean we're going to use this for decoration either way, but we can smoke a different one.
Okay. Yeah, that'll work.
What company had the color? Check out the story so you can see that. So you can take a guess.
It's not here, but I thought I heard something drop, but whatever.
Sergeant 44, I don't know nothing about that Doritos comment.
Doritos?
Talking about food coloring. certain food colorings just glow under black light, and I don't know what to. I'm not saying that's what makes that certain paper glow under the black light, as it does.
Oh, is that what he's saying? That it's a food coloring that they put on there that makes it glow?
I guess. All right, what are we at? 33 people.
They're eating the dogs and they're eating the cats.
Okay.
What company had the color? Oh, it was, should we even say that? What company had the color?
Yeah, okay, let me say this. OCB had the glowing gum line. I don't know what that means. I'm not saying it means anything. Nothing conclusive from that. Me personally, my personal opinion, that's very subjective and just my opinion, I'm not about to smoke no UV reactive papers over a long period of time, but it fucking glows. I don't know what to tell you. People are acting like we fucking made it glow and designed it for the. People are acting like we made it so it didn't burn all the way.
Yeah, that was
shit on fire.
That was one thing that I was telling Adam when people were getting upset about the conversation. It's like, dude, people act like we made the papers or they made the papers or something, and like they're super mad.
Hit it with a flame, and then hit it with a black light. What the fuck? Anybody can do that. We didn't. There's no way to rig something like that. We have no dog in the race.
Yeah.
So, the fuck, you know what I mean? I don't know. But I'm not stoked on smoking UV reactive blue.
I don't think anybody is.
There's some people out there that are very stoked to do that for some fucking reason. I don't know.
Knowingly, though?
Maybe not knowingly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You want to take it too serious, I guess. Yeah. 42. Let's get it going.
Go.
Get the drink. Then we're going to run through this. Bear with me, guys. I got to get through a good amount of shit at the beginning. We do this at the beginning while people are still getting on. So I'm going to get through it as fast as I can. And the reason I do this every time, new people tune in every time. So if you're, if I'm repeating the same things, bear with me. So back for round 3 of the wild card bracket, I guess you could call it. Yeah. Today we have Uplift Farms versus Bdoob. So what is going on here? We have a 16-man bracket, 20 people total. That are competing. Basically, 8 wild cards were given the opportunity to pay for the chance of competing for the last 4 slots on the bracket. We brought in 12 rollers that are known for their work or just, been around for a long time. Basically, the most skilled and notorious rollers that we could find in the game all together to see who has the best pairing ability, the best palette, the best rolling skills, etc. They're going to be competing for bragging rights, a hand-blown huge proper tip trophy with 24 karat gold logos, a tip collab by us on us, and last but not least, a $10,000 grand prize that our sponsors and us have kicked in some money to create. So that's pretty fucking cool if you ask me. Speaking of our sponsors, cool ass people. Nobody was like, hey, I need this little 60-second excerpt blabbed about me and all these things said. Everybody just was like, fuck yeah, dude, we'll make the pot interesting. Here's some sponsor money. Say whatever you want. So starting with Elements, no surprise, you guys see the story. Keep in mind with our sponsors, we won't take a sponsor unless we actually think they're the best. It's a little different with this trophy cup because we're just trying to raise funds for the top grower. But nevertheless, we do believe Elements to be the best, right next to Raw, which is the other sponsor. Goes back and forth, comes down to personal preference. I don't know. They burn similar. Raw Black actually got first place on the Ash test, the ultra wide, so that's dope. Shout out Elements and Raw. We got Santa Cruz Shredder, who did sponsor this tournament and this cup, but does not sponsor us or the show. Just wanted to throw in for the top roller. They are also our favorite grinder. We are not sponsored by them outside of this bracket, and as you guys know, we use them at all times based on just side-by-side smokability tests. They beat out the other competitors. Organic Tips, easily the most widely used tip amongst rollers that I know of. Bright Spot, we got Fairfield's top dispensary, I believe. Shout out Brett and the crew over there, helping us fight the fight against mids in the rec market. Grove Bags, actually, funny enough, somebody just, Smoker's Delight, just tagged us, who got his page deleted. If you guys are on IG, go find the red background review that we just posted. Give him a follow. He's got fucking bars. But anyways, he just found a Don Juan March batch in a Grove bag, and visual still solid, no oxidization yet, and smoked it and had a great experience. So that's crazy. I wouldn't have even tried to do that. But shout out Grove Bags for keeping our shit smoking for many, many months. The absolute best packaging solution that you can use, in our opinion. And then, you know, just backed by studies and stuff. 6-layer patented technology that holds the inside of the bag at 58 to 62% humidity with an interior that is non-static, equivalent to glass. So it's not a Mylar, don't get it twisted, very different. Faven lighting, we use this specifically in our grows. It's made Z possible for us. Bumped yield a lot. Ran by, doubled our Z yield.
And then minimized our fucking smalls.
Yeah, and did not affect flavor. Ran by Tim, Bobby Bags, very knowledgeable dude, very helpful, very devoted to that business. Faya Farmer, some of the dopest, most unique genetics in the game. Top tier clones delivered overnight. Check out his new clone list on his website. Gotti, as you guys know, just a very dedicated curator who just wanted to fucking kick in on the pot. He's like, fuck it, dude. Pick Industries. You guys know we don't really mess with pre-rolls, but I have a lot of respect for the amount of dedication and the lengths that this company's went with their machinery. We're going to be doing some tours of their machines soon. Pretty fucking mind-blowing, the technology behind this and the tests they can do based on controlling certain X variables through machinery. And then we have Purple Rose Supply Co., another Canagar company that is has a lot of cool molds and stuff like that. They're going to be sending out some rollers glued to the winners and a little care package as well. And then lastly, we don't have the logo for them, but Up the Hill is going to be kicking in something that we can't talk about here on YouTube, but you could probably guess what it is. So the rules of engagement here. We got, hold on a second. There's multiple ways something can win or lose. First of all, if both don't smoke, it's a double L. We got to smoke at least 2 of the 3 rounds to get a win here. I can't only smoke for the first round. And a double L counts as a loss, not a no contest. We are not giving out participation trophies or the least bad wins. It's got to be good or great to win. If both are smoking about the same, best 2 out of 3 rounds win. If one doink is harsh enough or flavorless enough to be put out, it loses via knockout. 3 rounds of action judged on. First and foremost, smoothness. Flavor's not worth it if it's hurting you. Flavor accuracy. Does it taste like what it smells like? Flavor purity. Is there any background noise of smoke, tar, ash spray, mold, etc.? Anything that's not supposed to be in there. And then flavor strength. Regardless of if we like the flavor or not, how much is that flavor coming through? And then the longevity of those 4 things is what's going to decide the best 2 out of 3 rounds. So today we got Uplift Farms versus Bdoob. Let's get the tail of the tape.
All right. Tail of the tape. For flour, Bdoob is using Invader Zim Genetics Runts times Animal Cookies times Skittles, Ball Family Farms. For flour, Uplift Farms is using Guala, done by the Hydro Boys. Hash for Bdoob is the Moroccan Peaches. Looks like it's done by Circle Source. The hash for Uplift is the Pie Ho by Uplift Farms. Ratio for Bdoob is 2.5 grams of flour to 1 gram of rosin. Ratio for Uplift is 2.5 grams of flour to 0.8 grams of rosin. Both of them are using elements. Grinder on the Bdoob side is a hemp Santa Cruz shredder. On the Uplift Farm side, they're doing the flour mill. Tip for Bdoob California is BioChemp Custom Tip Seed of Life, and the tip on the Uplift Farm side is a glass tip.
All right, let's hit the smell test real quick and then switch.
This one smells fruity.
This one smells a little fruity too.
This one's got more of a funk to the fruit, though. This is like a funky fruit.
Yeah. Interesting. All right.
Let's do it. You're going to light that one?
Sure. Let's look at the craftsmanship, though. So on the Uplift Farms, it's a lot of Scooby snacks that fell out, you know, in transit, of course. So I'm not going to necessarily knock that. but it's all over the packaging. I will say lots of dimples. It has a loose base to it. Pretty tight, pretty even pressure all the way through until the base, but a few wrinkles and dimples. We'll pull off the cigar band at the end and see what the crumbs are looking like. It's all covered for now.
So the Ball Family Farms, once again, I don't know if this is done in transit or not, but this one's looking pretty rough, dude.
Yeah, the top of that, I mean, it's not sealed straight. There's some dimples, there's some wrinkles,
right in here.
There's some folds. Looks like some crumbs as well.
Yeah.
Cool tip though.
Yeah, this little biochem seed of life.
Yeah, you want to show that to the camera?
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can even see it, but probably not. But it's a pretty cool tip.
Yeah, it's not bad.
All right.
Well, let's get into it.
Can we get that fan off?
I'm going to put this on your side since you lit that one. Put this one over here.
So right out the gate, I wouldn't say impressed by craftsmanship from either so far. But at the end of the day, a sloppy roll doink with the right input or with the right inputs could very well win. Remember, craftsmanship is the tiebreaker of two close things. Who you guys got in this one? Let's actually check out.
Any side bets going on?
Let's check out the polls online because
Oh,
I
wait,
know.
hold on. He said that's the wrong one. That's what he was saying. He was saying don't use the doink
Oh,
that's in there,
he
but
was
use the
saying
thing.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Here. That's why I grabbed this one.
No, I grabbed this one already.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
Oh, cool.
Good looks.
Good look, bro.
Oh, hold on. Much nicer on this one. Craftsmanship wise, much more even pressure, way less dimples. Still some dimples.
I'm going to wait to light this one since you're doing that. I'm going to wait to light this one.
Okay, he didn't get too far. Well, let me just.
I mean, I just
We'll
like.
get to lighten it. It's fine.
Okay. Good call, Caesar.
Trying to find the. Yeah, that's the decoration doink.
So for me right now, for craftsmanship, I would give it to Uplift.
Yeah, based on it was close before, but now
Based on what I was looking at, I would give it to Uplift, Carrillo. So wrong one, meaning the one that he put in this one was something different apparently for us. So,
that was the only one that's labeled. We're using this for decoration. He put the other ones in the black
that one,
tubes.
yeah.
So we had 46% for Bdoob and 54% for Uplift. That was the online polling on the story. I started mentioning that.
That's pretty fucking close.
Yeah,
dude.
that's pretty close. Got a pretty split opinion here.
I will say that this is one to light right the fuck up.
Is it?
Yeah.
Mine's kind of in between. It's not having a hard time lighting, but I wouldn't say it's lighting the fuck up.
Yeah, no, this one just wants to light.
Can we throw the tail of the tape up there again real quick? I just want to see something I forgot. All right, so there's a Ball Family Farms versus the Hydro Boys Guala. That's what we're really looking at here for flour. I've had really good batches from Hydro Boys in the past. I haven't tried a lot of it, but what I have tried was nice. All right, mine lit up pretty good.
I don't think that one's not an eagle, huh?
That first hit was nice. I don't know what the fuck that is. I didn't even know that those were eagles. Buy them from the gas station. First, it was nice. Second, it wasn't quite as nice.
It's very smooth. My thing is I'm not having a huge flavor translation, and I've got a little bit of a smoky background, but it's smooth as all hell off that first hit.
I get a little minerally background from this, but smooth, and I did get flavor. Interesting. Want to switch?
A little more flavor off that rip. The first one was seemed like it was just smoke.
And we'll let it get going a little bit. Some people like Nate Diaz are slow starters, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Which one was the flour mill again? I can't.
Flour Mill is the Uplift.
Okay. Well, we'll see as the ashes start to go a little further which ones. Usually what happens with Flour Mill is it'll still burn. It doesn't make it bad. It just makes it a little chunkier, little black spots, and adds like a slight smoky background usually, even the extra fine plate.
I'm getting more flavor from the Uplift, but there's a tiny bit of a bite as opposed to the ball. It seemed like the ball was hitting a little smoother.
This is nice, and I am getting flavor now.
That last hit, I started to get flavor.
It's lighter, but it's so smooth.
Yeah.
And the slightest background noise, but it's starting to peer up for me.
Okay.
It's nice. Little sting. Very little, though. High 8s on smoothness. High 8s on flavor, I would say, for me. Yeah, that's burning like how a Flour Mill grind usually burns. Let's try to bring it close to the camera, see if we can't get it to focus. Turn it sideways like this so they can see. So I wish we had the Doink Cam. You could see the difference in, this is like more sandcastle.
Yeah. That's
more lumpy, little black spots. But could be the weed too, could be a lot of things. Here, side by side this.
Yep.
We throw up a teletape.
What rosin is the friendly?
I'm not sure what you meant by friendly, but
I don't know either.
We got Pie Ho from Uplift Farms, and then we got
Moroccan Peaches.
from Circle Source.
Yeah.
That
just
makes
blowing right
sense.
in your face.
That flavor makes sense. The Moroccan Peaches.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what that is, but by the name, it sounds like it would make sense. What are your thoughts?
Flavor got better. There is a tiny bit of smokiness, and I'm still getting it, but I'm telling you, this fucking thing is smooth.
Yeah.
It is smooth.
It's
like,
nice.
I have no want to cough or anything like that after I hit this.
I do, but it's expansion. It's like a nice, subtle expansion. It's nothing too overwhelming, but it's nice. I have a feeling it's only going to get better.
I feel like Uplift is winning in flavor strength and probably purity, barely. But I feel like this is smoother significantly.
All right, let's spend some more time with it before we call first round. Somebody should have entered with a Funky Fuel tip for the culture. He used to have a huge Funky Fuel collection. Mm-hmm. It's just, the shape of it with the dimples and the no-cut edges.
It's just that, and they're not uniformed at all.
Much respect.
They don't even like really offer sizing. Like they have like their regulars and then their fat boys and
What does minerality mean if you guys can describe? It's like a chalky texture. Our theory, and we don't know, but our theory is that like there's just higher mineral content in the plant, which makes it combust better. But there's a balance in theory, in our theory, that you can hit where it doesn't taste minerally, but it combusts well. My first thought, my guess would be that somebody's just packing something with mineral. To get the white burn, but then it tastes like it. I don't know. It's hard to explain.
That hit was just nicer right there.
Yeah. Then
the last one that I just took.
From that one, okay.
Yeah. So it just got a better hit this time than I did last time.
You got to let me know who you're leaning towards in round one here. Here goes John Smith again.
Wow. This is very close right now, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Very close.
Okay. In a close round, it comes down to craftsmanship. Let me hit it a couple more times.
You side by side him because you haven't side by sided him yet.
And then we'll, but dude, look at this always happens with Flour Mill.
Yeah.
That weird fluffy black, like, layer to it. I don't know, it's weird, but this is like sandcastle, perfect fucking structure, like perfect. But it's pitching right there where you were hitting it. Let's see, which one did you hit last?
I hit Ball Family last.
All right.
Also, to answer the minerality, for me, it's like if you touch your tongue to the roof of your mouth, It's like there's like a chalky film.
It's like
Yeah, that feels like it's up there. So
that was
John Smith back.
I know. I was just saying, dude, he's back. Hey, so this was actually really nice. The one I just hit, Paul. This Uplift Farms, that hit was better than all the hits I
told you. Yeah, that last hit that I just took was better than the rest of them too. I was like, well, that was nice right there.
Yeah, that was nice. Let me get some water and hit the ball, family.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know. I got to see, but I'm saying hypothetically, if it was that close, it would come down to craftsmanship. I don't know, bro. I would give them very even flavor attributes. They're just different. Yeah. This has like more of a citrusy, like a creamy citrusy vibe to it. Very mouth coating and mouth staining. I would say on this at this point. I think the hash must be hitting and it's smooth.
That's the ball family.
I'm not getting as big of a hit off of this one, I noticed though. Hold on. I'm gonna try that again because I wasn't really getting a huge hit.
That's the pie. Yeah, that's the pie ho on the Uplift. Moroccan peaches on that one.
Okay, so craftsmanship points. I'm not really able to get a big hit off of this one right now. I don't know what's going on. Let's give them an ash early. We'll ash them again, but just to see
if they got the hash holes going.
Yeah, just to see where their hash hole started. So neither hash hole, it looks like, has even started. It looks like the Uplift is just now starting. But here's the thing about that. The heat from the cherry, if it's strong enough, is going to vaporize that hash from a distance. So you could still be... You know what I mean? You might not even be at the actual hash hole yet, but you could still be tasting it.
No, I do. No, nobody used fuck flour for their rolls.
Not that I'm aware of, no. Did you see that?
The spark?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it on the screen.
It literally flew off. That's crazy. I don't know what that means.
Round one. What are you thinking?
It's got a lot harsher to me right there. And look, you can see the non-bullseye. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's not bullseye. It's right there at the top. I don't know if you can tell. There you go.
Yeah, Yap Archives. Chili Kimber is fucking fire and fuck is fire, but I don't think he has any like batches like that were
I don't
available.
Think that's fuck. The Chili Kimber, I believe, not. He did. Not, I think it's.
He got the cut from what's his name, but he did it. He did Chili Kimber also.
I know. I'm saying the person that entered it, which I think was Roll BMC. I don't think it was Fuck's Chili Kimber or somebody else's.
Oh, so there was some Chili Kimber entered.
I don't know. I forgot.
Okay.
All right, hold on. So I'm leaning towards Ball Family Farms is the one I'm looking forward to the most, but it all of a sudden started giving me a little hit, so it might lose first round on a technicality. Let's see.
Doctor stoppage?
Maybe not a doctor stoppage, but...
You're fighting for a hit, though.
I couldn't barely get a hit. Yeah, and that could be because... Wow, how much... Can we get the tail of the tape of the game? Again, how much hash was used? And I wonder...
was 1 gram for 2.5 grams. So 1 gram of...
A whole gram?
A whole gram for 2.5 grams.
So that makes it... Because I hear sizzling, and I'm starting to see a dark part. We can go back so I can show them. I'm starting to see a dark part in the ash that's not lighting up with the cherry. There's not a lot of room around the worm for that air to flow, for the smoke to flow. And it feels like it's clogging, so it might just be too much hash. Who knows?
You were saying that this one was getting harsh or getting smoky, or what were you saying about this one?
No, I just got a little bit of background noise, okay. But it's still fine. It was burning a little bit to me. I think it was just hitting the hash, but maybe it was just too hot or something. I don't know.
I just got a nice little hit off that. Nothing crazy, but a nice little hit.
I would have to give round one to Uplift because this is clogging now, and that was like right at the end of round one.
Yeah.
So, off technicality, I would give round one to Ball.
You mean Uplift?
Sorry, yeah, Uplift. Okay, I literally can't hit it now. Here, watch. I mean, I couldn't even get a hit, and I was hitting the fuck out of that. So this might be a doctor stoppage, actually. And we're starting round two, basically.
And
now.
you know what's weird, too?
What?
I mean, just kind of like run your finger like right here, and then run it right up here where the dimples are. Oh, look at that.
Oh, shit. Did this thing come out?
Yep. Craftsmanship.
Well, I mean, that's also the type of tip, but perfect cylinders, it's hard to see if we can Dr. J this motherfucker back in there, though. Hold on. Wow.
Got it.
Come on.
All right, we're going to be careful with her.
Look at that. It's happened many times. Oh, yeah. I got to run it up and down. Hold on. Yeah. Oh, the dimple.
You see what I'm saying?
Dimple there.
It's like it's causing a suction vacuum right there, so you're not getting a full hit.
It's cooled down now. Dude, I think regardless of the size, I just feel like the skinnier the worm and the longer the worm.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to call it. That is a Dr. Stoppage.
I literally can't hit it at this point.
I'm calling it.
And it was enjoyable.
Yeah, it's not that it was bad. That was more craftsmanship, I think, than anything.
I think ratio probably
ratio as well.
That's a lot. You know, because you got to think the smoke has to travel around the worm. It can't go through the worm.
Yeah.
A liquid. Like a solid. It has to go through the crevices of the bud. And if there's just this thin little layer, then the worm could leach out into that layer, clog it up, and all of a sudden you're blocked. So even with the same ratio, I just feel like longer and skinnier versus shorter and fatter.
Yeah.
Helps avoid that. What's that? Oh yeah, winner. Uplift Farms
due to Dr. Stoppage, yeah.
Yeah, via Dr. Stoppage. In the second round.
Yeah, that sucks because it's not that thing was unenjoyable flavor or smoothness wise. It just stopped performing.
Yeah, and so we'll give you guys a sneak peek into what we're doing for November's bracket. November's bracket, we're doing another Hashel bracket, but it's a little bit different this time. It's teams of 3. So a roller finds a grower who finds a hash maker, and those 3 team up to create a hash hole. So it's a 3-person team versus a 3-person team. So it's very important. Everybody's got to be fucking rowing because you could get the best ingredients and then roll it wrong. Like the growers and the hash makers have to trust the roller that he's going to display their product at its peak ability. And on the other hand, the best roller in the world can't roll up some mids to smoke good.
Yeah.
So it's like everybody's got to do their thing.
That's a fact.
To win. So November's going to be similar to this, but we're doing teams. And this is, or the ball was, it's interesting. It did taste good.
It tastes good and it was smooth.
Burning.
Yeah.
So
that's the only reason why I don't know if it's ratio. I mean, I can speculate that, but I will say that I do know from experience that having that many dimples in a very tight roll will cause a vacuum suction in that area to where it's hard to get a hit. So that's why I was saying craftsmanship probably had a part to do with it as well.
So it's starting to bullseye a little bit more. The hole's getting a little bit more gaping, but slightly off-centered, still good. That was one of the better hits I had, actually. And it was fire.
Girl in Michigan, you ain't lying.
So we have another duel later. I would keep hitting that, honestly. But we have another duel later.
Yeah, there's no point in me getting obliterated.
Keep the palate as fresh as possible. One of this. Where's improper doinks when you need them?
Come on. We getting Sean in here. Let's go.
Let us know what you think, bro. Breathe that shit out, bro. It's a hash hole. Yeah, he fucking.
It's not bad.
Not bad.
Right? For having hash in it as well, and you would expect it to be a little harsher, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like for me, I don't drink like I said, but it's like a light beer or something. It's just, there's no taste. No taste.
Very smooth.
Yeah.
And Sean doesn't smoke that much, guys. All right, this is, you know what I mean? This is good. And look at it starting to burn hella nicely too, dude.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's the thing with flour mill. I've seen examples of flour mill burning really nice.
Jake rolls.
Yeah, Jake rolls like Mike.
Yeah.
Lemonade Blaine.
Yep.
I just, I always see just a little black flake to it, and I'm like, damn, that level of rolling with a finer grind from any grinder, just a finer grind, it could, how much better could it get? I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see. We got some insanely good rollers rocking flour mill in this competition, so we're going to see how it goes down. I'm excited. That is up to the people to decide, Dill 2 times. It's up to the people. We don't care how it goes down. We just love the idea of it. You know what I mean? Everybody relying on each other. It's a team effort. The best, because that's the one thing we learned from this Hashel bracket is damn, like this really is a team effort.
Yeah.
Everybody's got to come through. What am I still doing smoking this? It's so easy to hit. I just keep hitting it. All right, let's get the bracket going. Damn, I can't even fucking see that. So actually, you know what?
You got it on your phone, right?
I do. So later today, we got Redmond Rollington going up against Michael Tassone. Rolls by Tess from Florida. Let's see. Do we have that tail of the tape? Can we throw that up there? Duel number 4, yeah. So here we are. We got some Gotti flour, who's also a sponsor. Keep in mind, guys, there's no bias here when it comes to, and Gotti knows, there's no bias. This sponsor is all going to the winner, not us.
Yeah.
So, and even if it was going to us, still no bias. Okay, so I'm really excited about Rolls by Tess. Here's why. OG flour, OG rosin.
Just gas.
Just a whole fucking gas tank right there.
Just gas.
So I'm glad. Is this the okay? Yeah, this is the last one we're doing for the day, thankfully. We got the 4-piece Santa Cruz shredder. I've never been a fan of the 4 pieces because the holes, or anything where it falls through holes, because the holes are too big. It lets flour that's prematurely ground fall through those holes in too big of chunks. So like, I just 2-piece pucks, baby, all day. That's what we use. But 12 millimeter bioglass. Okay, so I want to see what a 12 millimeter with 2 grams of flour and 0.5 looks like. That's gonna be a shorty. And then against another 12 millimeter glass tip, whack it grinder.
And
I heard that's some crazy shit.
And he's only 1.5 grams of flour with a 0.4 of rosin.
Oh yeah, a pinner. Which here's the thing about pinners. They usually don't outlast their opponent.
Not usually.
Because it's smaller, just by nature.
It's got to be. You know what I mean? It's got to be crazy.
Because not only is it a shorter smoking time, but also a smaller doink has a more fragile cherry that can overheat the terp.
I'm more trying to imagine, and this is not talking any shit, but I'm more trying to imagine 1.5 grams of weed in a 12 millimeter tip.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you're talking a doink this big.
Wait, whose is it? Redmonton?
The Redmontons.
Where are they?
Unless that's a super extendo or something.
Oh, we got some right here. You got scissors?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, whack it grinder. I don't know. I'll try to find out more about that for the episode. But hey, whatever gets a fine grind, honestly. Just they even did like a study just came out about like how much terpenes actually pass through the doink with a fine versus a coarse roll, and you get way more terpenes with a fine roll. So it's not even about like the ash structure; it's about how much gets through the smoke, which is why it always tastes more pure. You know what I mean? Everything's burning more evenly. All right, let's see what's going on here.
Called it.
Oh shit!
I fucking called it, bro.
The tip is the size of the doink.
I called it. I said we're talking what? A doink like
Throw
this?
that up to the camera.
Look at, I called it.
Throw the whole tip size up to the camera, though. I mean,
The doink
that's a
is
shotgun
the size
shell
of the
right there.
tip.
Yeah. But hey, it could fucking smoke, dude. Let's see.
Yeah.
Got the little protective fuzzy in there. It's a machine grinder. Okay, interesting. Wait, weed whacker using spinning beads. Oh, what the fuck? Look, but we're about to see, dude. We're about to see. But yeah, I mean, not only is it gonna just not smoke for as good, so at its end, it could be still round 2 for the longer, the bigger doink. But that's just a disadvantage to a smaller doink. It just smokes for less long. And then separately, a smaller doink is gonna have a more fragile cherry. You wanna keep the peak temperature of that cherry down. You don't want it to spike hella quick. And the smaller it is, the easier it spikes, which could burn out some terps and sear shit. So bigger doinks just taste better for those two reasons. Size doesn't matter. All right, cool. So that's it. We'll see you at 420. We go take a walk, eat some food, cleanse the palate.
Yeah.
And we'll see you in a fucking matter of hours. Peace.